Hey friends, want to know how to make these really simple and beautiful blossom inspired scrunchies? Stay tuned! In this tutorial, I'll be making this spring blossom inspired hair scrunchie with or without the pom-pom. These blossom scrunchies are great ideas as gifts for mothers, daughters, friends, perfect for anybody who'd want to just dress up their hairstyle for the spring. If this is your first time on my channel, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on a future tutorial class, post, or business advice on crocheting and hand making. After the tutorial, you'll also find in the description below that there is a downloadable PDF file that you can print out for yourself in case you want to take it with you, or you don't have access to YouTube, or you simply would like to read the pattern instead of watching it on a video tutorial. Thank you for visiting, and let's jump in! We're going to start with 2 strands of Naco Fiore bamboo, linen, and cotton yarn, a G boy hook, and a plain hair tie, or you can get a decorative one like this one here with pom-poms and corduroy. I'll have a kit with the hair tie and pom-poms with the yarn included and written pattern available on my website canadabliss.com. The link will be in the description, or you could purchase the final hair scrunchie if you'd like to just skip to the finished scrunchie. Right. Now we're going to start with creating a slip knot. If you haven't seen my video on how to create a slip knot and how to hold your yarn, then don't forget to check out this video over here. After we've created our slip knot, we attach our slip knot to the hair tie and chain 1. Then after that, we single crochet. Now we're going to create 45 single crochets around the hair tie. So we're on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on. Continue all the way around. And now we're going to slip stitch into the first single crochet that we made right there. So just poke through and slip stitch into the first stitch. There we go. So now we have the base that we're going to crochet our leaves onto. From here we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to cut one of the strands off because the leaves are crocheted only with 1 strand of yarn. That way it has a little bit more of a drape to each of the leaves and maybe gives it a little bit more of an organic look to the hair scrunchie. Now before we get started, you want to space out all your stitches just to make sure that once you start crocheting your leaves onto the base, that they'll be evenly spread out and that it'll be easy enough to get your hook into each of the stitches that you've put onto the base hair tie. And don't forget to count your stitches. Don't forget there should be 45 all the way around. You can add or delete as many stitches as you like so you have more or less leaves, but for the pom-pom hair tie that comes standard in the kit and an average adult hair tie, I just felt that about 45 stitches looked right for the number of leaves on the hair tie. We're going to create the leaves now. So we've chained 1 already, and each of the leaves consist of 1 chain, 2 half double crochets, 2 double crochets, 1 treble crochet, 2 double crochets, 2 half double crochets, and 1 slip stitch. And then after that we slip stitch into the next stitch, but I'll take it through slowly. I'm going to crochet down this loose strand behind here. So yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch as the chain, pull through all 3 loops. That's your first half double crochet. Then we'll do another half double crochet, and we'll do a double crochet in the same stitch. All of these are in the same stitch, and another double crochet. Now a treble crochet, and 2 double crochets, all in the same stitch. So there's your first double crochet and your second double crochet. Then we'll go back to half double crochets, 2 of them, 1 half double crochet and another half double crochet, all in the same stitch. Now we slip stitch to close off the leaf in the same stitch, and then we slip stitch into the next stitch, which is right here. So insert your hook, pull through, and slip stitch to start our next leaf. And from here, you'll chain 1 and start your leaf pattern again, all in the same stitch. So again, it starts with 1 half double crochet, another half double crochet, 1 double crochet, and another double crochet, then our treble crochet to make the tip of the leaf, two double crochets, 1 and 2, then we're into our half double crochets. There's 2 of them, so 1 half double crochet and another half double crochet. I'm trying to crochet down these loose strands at the back, and now we'll slip stitch into the same stitch. So all those stitches were in the same stitch as well as this slip stitch, and now we're going to slip stitch into the next stitch to start our next leaf. Great. And we continue with a chain 1 and a half double crochet and another half double crochet, one double crochet, another double crochet, then we're going to do a treble crochet, a double crochet, another double crochet, a half double crochet, another half double crochet, and slip stitch into the same stitch, all in the same stitch. Now we're going to move to the next stitch. So we'll slip stitch over right there, insert, slip stitch. There, look, it's coming along. Got 3 leaves already. And you can start your next leaf with your chain 1. Now we'll continue along as we were, creating leaves all the way along until we get to the end. On our last leaf, we want to make sure that we're careful with not snagging the rest of the leaves because it gets pretty crowded near the end. But also when we're closing off our last half double crochet, we're going to slip stitch in the same stitch, then leave the loop and insert our hook into the next stitch backwards from the back. Then pull the front loop to the back, pull the yarn through the loop, and then we're going to fasten off. And this will be our end. We're going to sew in our ends. You may all have your own technique for weaving in ends, but in case you don't, then here's what I usually do. I usually weave my ends into meaty parts of stitches so that they don't move around or come loose in case you ever have to wash it, or with wear and tear of the piece or the garment. And then we'll repeat that with all of the loose ends. There you have it, a beautiful spring scrunchie. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed making the scrunchie with me. Don't forget to check out my other DIY and handmade tutorials. And please comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed what you saw. Thanks and have a great day.